Hello everyone. Thanks for having you again. Flat Earth from the Bible and Quran in focus. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. For those who disbelieve follow falsehood, but those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Psalms 94 hours 11 minutes, Torah. The Lord knows the thoughts of man, that they are vanity. 2 Timothy 3-7, Gospel. For they are ever learning, and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. 10:36, Quran. For most of them follow not except assumption. Indeed, assumption avails not against the truth at all. Indeed, God is knowing of what they do. 37:69-70, Quran. Indeed they found their fathers astray. So they hastened to follow in their footsteps. John 12:43, Gospel. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. 2-170, Quran. And, so, when it is said to them, follow what God has revealed, they say, rather, we will follow that which we found our fathers doing. Even though their fathers understood nothing, nor were they guided. Jeremiah 17:5, Torah. Thus the Lord says, cursed is the man who trusts in man, and makes flesh his arm, and whose heart departs from the Lord. 47:3, Quran. That is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus does God present to the people their comparisons. Psalms 40:4, Torah. And thus, blessed is that man who makes the Lord his trust, and does not respect the proud, nor such who turn aside to lies. 16-105, Quran. For they only invent falsehood who do not believe in the verses of God, and it is those who are the liars. Psalms 118-8, Torah. And thus it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. Wisdom of Solomon 3-9-10, Torah. For only those who put their trust in him will understand the truth, and such who are faithful in love will abide with him, for grace and mercy are to his righteous, and he has care for his elect. But the ungodly will be punished according to their own imaginations, who have forsaken the Lord, and neglected the righteous. 1 Corinthians 2-5-6, Gospel. And thus, your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Howbeit we speak wisdom among those who are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world, that comes to nothing. 1 Corinthians 3:18-19, Gospel. And so, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. For it is written, he takes the wise in their own craftiness. Isaiah 44 hours 24 minutes, 25, Torah. Thus the Lord says, your Redeemer, and he who formed you from the womb, I am, the Lord who makes all things, who stretches forth the heavens alone, who spreads the earth abroad by myself, who frustrates the tokens of the liars, and makes diviners mad, who turns wise men backward, and makes their knowledge foolish. Were they created by nothing? Or were they the creators of themselves? Rather, they are not certain, but it is God who made us, and not we ourselves. Psalms 102:3-5, Torah. Do you know that the Lord, He, is God, it is He, who, has made us, and not we ourselves? We are His people, and the sheep of His pasture. Enter into His gates with thanksgiving, and into His courts with praise. Be thankful to Him, and bless His name. For the Lord is good, His mercy is everlasting, and His truth endures to all generations. 50-5, Quran. But they denied the truth when it came to them, so they are in a confused condition. 52 hours 35 minutes, Quran. Were they created by nothing, or were they the creators of themselves? They say, that may run counter to our instincts, which recoil at the thought of something coming from nothing. But we shouldn't necessarily trust our instincts. 52 hours 36 minutes, Quran. Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Rather, they are not certain. They say, if you would just, in this room, just twist time and space the right way, you might create an entirely new universe. It's not clear you could get into that universe, but you would create it. So it could be that this universe is merely the science fair project of a kid in another universe, Shostak added. I don't know how that affects your theological leanings, but it is something to consider. 52 hours 41 minutes, Quran. Or have they, knowledge of, the unseen, so they write it down? They say, the universe we live in may not be the only one out there. In fact, our universe could be just one of an infinite number of universes making up a multiverse. Though the concept may stretch credulity, there's good physics behind it. And there's not just one way to get to a multiverse, numerous physics theories independently point to such a conclusion. In fact, some experts think the existence of hidden universes is more likely than not. 16:24-25, Quran. But, when it is said to them, what has your Lord sent down? They say, legends of the former peoples, that they may bear their own burdens in full on the day of resurrection and some of the burdens of those whom they misguide without knowledge. Unquestionably, evil is that which they bear. 8:36, Quran. For, indeed, those who disbelieve spend their wealth to invert people from the way of God. So they will spend it, then it will be for them regret, then they will be overcome. 13:42, Quran. And those before them had plotted, but to God belongs the plan entirely. He knows what every soul earns, and the disbelievers will know for whom is the final home. Thanks for your time.